Okay, welcome back to
Okay.
the Italian Grand Prix with SNRS Alpha. So hopefully you've already seen qualifying. If not, check that out before this video. So we're just gonna start. This is the formation lap for the race. So in first place we got Dress Basson with Clarky Boy running just behind. We've got Vitor and Calcoin on the second row of the grid. Exile and Forza Ferrari following those behind. And then we've got Bills and AJ on all Mercedes row. Echo and Icarus round off the top 10. They'll be followed by DK, Bando, Badger, Veyron Red, and D Daniel. And the final five will be Wilson's, Captain, Rocket, Razor, and Wills finishing off the field. So I'm joined with Charlie, of course. He's still here. So Charlie, are you looking forward to
Yeah,
the race?
I am. Yes, most definitely. I'm looking forward to the first corner and the carnage that will ensue. Um, it
Well,
is just it's just that corner that they're approaching at such a high speed. People can't see their braking points, whether they're using corner braking lines or not. You can't see it because the cars just nullify your ability to sort of see anything. So I think there's going to be a lot of lost front wings, um, and I think an early safety car is on the cards. Hopefully, I'm wrong.
hopefully, but
Um,
luckily I did have enough time between sessions to prop up my catch fence in front of my TV. So if it does all go
yeah,
wrong,
yeah,
I will be
yeah,
safe, and the commentary will
yeah,
continue.
no. I've actually installed a seatbelt into my couch for these races. So I'm strapped in.
I hope it's a 5 point
This will
harness.
be this will be good, but Clarky Boy is known for his aggressive nature, so be interesting to see whether he does try and use that inside line into turn one on Basson. But either way, as the lights start and we're about to begin, this is going to be very interesting.
We've got all five. We've got a few
And
jump starts
we
at
are
once.
go.
So look,
AJ
so
Razor,
Clarky's had
the
a really
jump
good start
start.
considering he's on those harder tyres. He has made a good. I mean, he's given it to Dress through turn one. How's the
Okay,
midfield
as we
looking at the
turn
moment?
back. No, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good.
Okay, brilliant. So
Looking.
just Clarky's got the lead through turn one and two. So
There's
he's
been yeah, sorry, mate. Carry on.
yeah, no, the safety car has been deployed, but Clarky did
Yes.
get ahead of Dress, so that's gonna
Yeah.
that's gonna pay dividends to him because he is on the longer strategy at the moment. He's on the harder tire, um, so yeah, this will be interesting. So I'm not too sure what the safety
The
car
safety
was
car
recently.
has come out because of a severe collision between D. Daniel had a severe collision with Rocket. He has received a 5-second time penalty, and Bando has 2 warnings for a collision with Veyron Red. AFC Razor did get a drive-through for a jump start,
Yeah,
as did Captain. So we've got 2 drive-throughs. Captain and AFC Razor have drive-throughs for jump
yeah.
starts.
So they won't be able to serve those until the safety car has come back into the pit. So
Exactly, yeah.
um,
They can't be served under the safety car, but there was that collision in that mid-pack, which I must have just missed because I was scanning. I knew
so
something was going to happen.
So look, so we got
And
Razor, Veyron, and Bando into the pits. I noticed Bando had damage, so I'm assuming these guys are going to go for the hard tyres here. And obviously, Bando then is going to have to serve his drive through once the safety car comes in as well. So the hard tyres are probably the better option for him. Looks like he's got soft though, so he's hoping to close back up to the back of the pack when he
oh,
when we get ready.
was that the two Haas's getting The two asses getting locked up there in the pits.
I
Both
think
of them.
Captain's retired
Both.
from the session. I'm not entirely sure why, but the Wilsons as well. I can't see the Wilsons on track, so I'm not too sure what's happened to him. If we've lost him in between sessions. Let's have a look at the
So
leaders. So, yeah, Clarky Boy on the medium. So, the top 10, quite, I mean, we've got one driver of the entire field on the hard tyre, and then it's quite a mixed match of medium and soft. So, it should be quite interesting, especially in the restart where the soft should have the advantage.
yeah, if Basson can stay close enough, he should, and get that toe down the front straight. He will be in a position to make a move on Clarky Boy. But it was good to see Clarky Boy make that move. He made it clean. He gave Drez room. Drez obviously being, quite experienced, didn't force the issue. So the top few got through that quite well. As I said, it's sort of that mid pack. It's quite easy to misjudge your breaking point, and run up the rear of another car.
Yeah, it's not a desirable place to be at the start of the Italian Grand Prix.
Safety car goes around again. So position changes, we have Exile made up 2 positions, so he's now in 3rd. Forza, Ferrari and Bills both made up a position. Cohen dropped down 3, Echo made up 1, DK made up 2, AJ to the P, he lost 2. Badger made up 2, Rocket made up 6 because of his rocket start, because he rocketed off the line before the lights went out.
That's allowed though because he is in a Ferrari.
Yeah. Well, it is Monza. And AFC Rays, of course, made up 4 because, much like Rocket, he decided he wanted to go early.
Yeah,
he must have
Will's made
a
up
hot bake
6 as
dinner
well,
at home waiting for him.
Yeah, I think they're in a rush to get this done. But Will's is looking pretty handy there, 6 places from last position. So
okay, safety car is in this lap, so I think we should be. Let's focus on the top 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky restart for Clarky with him being on those harder tyres. How is he going to play it? Do you think? Do you think he'll try and
10-second time penalty track? 10 seconds. Look, I think he's probably. Ideally, I'd try and wait until the last second. I wouldn't try and give Drez a run.
Yeah, I think he's gone. He's trying to catch up Drez, napping through the parabolica. But yeah, the problem with Monza is he's
going to get a good tow here.
He is, yeah. Like I said, go on.
Is he going to be close enough? No, he's not. He's not going to be close enough. He's right there. They're all right there, understandably.
Clarky's got that Honda engine turned up to full. Like, fortunately for him, the car behind is in running the Renault engine, so not so much of a problem for him.
But Forza made a great move around the outside of V Todd there, around the Curva Grande. So he's now moved up into 4th. Great move by Forza, who is on the mediums as well, I believe. There's
a great battle going on down for 7th place between Calco and Echo and DK. AJ is just patiently watching from behind. Just going to keep an eye on that. But Dress is also very close to Clarky Boy at the moment as Cal Cohen tries a move on Echo through the Ascari chicane. That's a brave place to make a move, especially this early on in a race.
Okay, Bills is right up the let's just say tower pipe of V Todd, and I expect him. Clarky Boy throwing in the fastest lap, but that's understandable. First lap up for safety car. Bills is going to make a move here. No, he's not. He had a look, but he didn't. Bayron Red retired
We've
from the
lost
race.
Bayron and we are back to a safety car. I'm not too sure what happened there with Bayron.
Let me have a...
I don't think we're going to see it. It looks like coming out of the parabolic, guys. Also looks like it's involving Icarus. Fairly strange place to have an incident. So it's just to wonder what the start finish line. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, is anyone going to make a stop here and go to the hards and go, right, I can get to the end on the hards now? Another 2-3 laps under the safety car, at least 2. You know, that's 7. You only got to do 20 laps on the hards. The delta on the hards is 22, 23, 24 laps. So you can get home here on the hards.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. Razor and Bando have pitted, but they've both fitted the medium tyre. So let's just keep an eye. So Dress dives into the pits. So
we do have a few into the pits. We've got V Todd in the pits.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the soft runners are.
Yeah.
Well, looks like they can't wait to get those off.
Okay, we've got Bill's putting on another pair of softs.
Yeah, but Dress put mediums on. We've got hard tyres on Rocket's car, and a lot of soft tyres going on. Let's have a look. We've got Carl Cohen, Bills, V Todd, and yeah, quite a few set of softs going on.
Yeah, Bills, V Todd, Carl Cohen, softs, and then we had Wills, Rocket putting on the hards, and I'm pretty sure that was Drez did take the chance to put his mediums on, so
yeah, AJ also fitted for the medium.
Yeah, he might think he can get home on the mediums. You throw in another safety car. That's another 2 or 3 laps.
Well, the other thing, of course, is I mean, if these soft tyres are good for say 7 or 8 laps, if we get a late safety car, you could look at some of the medium runners stopping for softs for the last stint.
Well, it had the softs were supposedly good for 13, the mediums were supposedly good for 18, and the hards were good for 22. So, if you look at it going by what it says, the medium's 18 laps, there's 21, that's going to be 20 by the time the field condenses up enough for them to get a full restart, which will be next lap, because we have the last person that's coming down the back is Bando.
Another car's pitted. Badger's pitted for the hard tyres now. So it's going to be Badger or Bando will be the last car. AJ's just caught up to the back of the pack now. So
yeah, okay, yes, it's going to be Bando because
maybe Badger. No, Bando's got past.
It's going to be Badger. Bando's just gone past. Yeah, Bando's on the mediums 2 laps.
Just going to quick, they'll be catching up pretty soon anyway. So hopefully we'll be racing next lap. Safety car in this lap, hopefully.
I think this lap, yeah, for sure. They're all pretty much right there now.
So here we go. So we've got Dress.
Around let's know 1 and 2.
So Dress is down to 7. Those tyres we presume will take him to the end, but he does now have traffic ahead of him. DK and Daniel stayed out on the soft tyres. Sorry.
Echo's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. That will come into play with him being in 4th. Race director. what other penalties have happened over the course of those incidents? D. Daniel 5-second time penalty.
Bill's has just picked up a
Razor
10
5-second
second.
time.
Yeah, Bill's just picked up a 10-second track limit penalty as the safety car's about to come in, and Clarkey will be maybe feeling slightly more easy about this restart as the top four are all on the medium tyre, so no distinct tyre advantage this time
Okay,
round.
I'm gonna start Dres Baston 5-second penalty for severe collision with D. Daniel.
See when he's clipped the back. The two Alfa Romeos are looking pretty racy down to the start. We'll see how kind they are to each other for the first turn. As Exile tries to make a move
Dres went wide there. That's given the... Oh, he's got it sideways. He's lost a couple places there. He's lost a place to D. Daniel. He's lost a place to Bills. He's lost a place to Cow Cohen, and he's got V Todd on his outside coming around the Curva Grande. He's not going to make it stick into the second chicane. But Dres is running it deep into turn one on those sort of those new cold medium tyres. He's lost out there.
Yeah, Bills is all over D. Daniel on the run down to Ascari. He's got the inside line, so just see if he can get a move done here. As a little bit of contact, but they do just about get through there. Yeah, fair play.
Illegal over. Well, we've
got a virtual safety car now. For is that Bando? No, that is Wills that's crashed out on the run down to the Ascari chicane. That is again just a strange place to have.
We've had a couple of strange places, haven't we?
Yeah, but back underway now, listen.
Roger's back in the pits. We've got Razor in the pits. So back underway. Oh, we've got Bando trying to make a move on AJ to the P.
I think there's plenty going on at the moment. It's quite difficult to keep up with it all. Dress is very close to D. Daniel, although
Echo runs wide there, which is giving DK a run into the Lesmo 1. Echo again runs it wide out of Lesmo 1.
I think Dress is probably looking to make a move here to the Ascari chicane. He's tucked right up into Daniel's slipstream. We'll see how patient he's feeling. Daniel's feeling the pressure as he runs onto the grass on the street. And Dress is going to try and get the best exit he can out here, as may well look at a lunge into the Parabolica. He thinks better of it for now. I'm sure Dress...
Yep. So carry on.
I'm just surprised slightly that Dress isn't sort of trying to get out. As I said, he makes the move. I thought Dress would be in a bit of a rush to try and get through this field. Obviously, you want to close back up to Clarkey Boy as soon as he can to take advantage of that early pit stop under the safety car. So don't think he'll want to be held up too much. As V Todd and D. Daniel are side by side from the Curva Grande.
Oh, this could be interesting. So out of the top 10, only D. Daniel, let me rephrase this. Out of the top 10, Bills has stopped, but Bills has stopped for the softs. Strange decision. Cowan has stopped for the softs, and Drez has stopped for the medium. So technically, out of the guys in the top 10 that have stopped, only Drez can get to the end. He might need a bit of luck. But I think he can get those. As far as a Ferrari, goes up the inside of Exile, makes a clean move, pulls it up nicely into turn 1, and I think we'll now see him close up as we have another virtual safety car.
Yep, another one. This one, I believe, is for Razor, who's DNF'd at the Ascari chicane. No prizes for guessing what happened there.
Yeah.
So, fortunately, it's only a virtual safety car.
Right, a check. And
so,
then back. No, it's still yellow.
Yeah, still yellow. Should be bucking loose soon.
I expect Forza to start catching Clarky boy. 1.4 difference at the moment. Forza's been on a bit of a tear.
Yeah. Bills and Echo go side by side with Bill's Scary. And Bills gets the move done as well, so there you
Bills is go my boy Bills.
Yeah, Bills is in the move for some moves today.
Some racing, man. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Like I said, he's a Delta driver, so when you get called up as a reserve for Alpha, it's good. It's good to show that pace and to be competitive. So
yeah, definitely.
Well done, Bills.
It's nice when you reserve.
Echo makes a move back up inside again. Fair racing by both these guys here. They're paying attention to their surroundings. They're giving each other room. I mean, this is good racing. I'm sure Bills is spewing about his 10-second penalty, and whether or not he puts that under review for the stewards to look at, maybe rescinding after the race. We'll find out.
I'm not sure, because in one way it's actually to a benefit to Bills, because he knows he has that 10-second penalty. He can kind of just race his race now. Because that will drop him out of, if assuming he's in the top 5, that could just drop him out, so he can just race his race how he wants now. Doesn't have to give up any battles, he can just enjoy his race as a reserve, which is quite a strange feeling being a reserve, because it's just all about having some fun. As long as everyone's clean, just go and enjoy yourself. So
well, that's why we do it, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, when you're racing in your league, you do have the slight pressure of the please don't make a mistake, please don't get this wrong.
As Bills has a run on Echo again, he's going to get it done down the outside this time.
He doesn't dress is right behind these two as well.
Yeah, he's a bit sloppy. He's a bit sloppy getting out of that first corner. I don't think his Dres is Bassin's favourite corner.
I think he's getting some issues getting the traction done. So
whether it's the tyres or I'm not sure, but he's just not getting it pulled up in time. But as you say, he still is catching these guys, who in turn are catching Exile. So Bills is in Exile's slipstream.
So there's definitely some life still in these soft tyres for now. 7 laps old, about 4 laps down on the safety car, but they definitely still seem like the faster tyre.
Okay, Bills on the Echo's taking a very, very defensive line to the parabolica there. I'm not sure if that was necessary, but Bills is going to just tuck in here, and again, DRS open now, straight pass down the outside.
Yeah, Jess is also.
Bills has moved into third. We've got Echo now pressuring Exile. Bassin is literally again right up Echo's. I would love to use a better phrase, but I just have to stick with tailpipe for PG purposes. But no, there's a good battle here at the front. You focus on that. I'll just drop down a bit and see what else is going on. Cohen is has closed up on the soft tyres with the battles going on in front. So he's closed up now. He's nearly on Bassen's behind. As Echo gets it a bit loose on the exit chicane out of the Ascari, it's going to give Bassens. Well, he's going to get a double toey.
Yeah, I mean, take Clarky Boy out of the picture for a second, but I mean, from second down to seventh is basically a train. It's great to watch because there are battles everywhere. As Bills makes his way past Forza, he is in no mood to be held up today.
Echo and Exile are just side by side through turn one.
Very clean, great racing through turn one.
That is great racing by both those guys.
It's such a difficult place to go side by side.
Bassen's just sitting there just going, someone make a mistake as he nearly hits Exile.
Yeah, he almost tries to push Exile into a mistake. Into the second chicane there, but nothing to worry about there, just a little tap. I'm sure Exile won't be complaining about that. Yeah. So close racing. But
I mean,
it'll be interesting to see what Bills can do to this 3 second gap.
Yeah. Well, it's closing. It's 2.6. It's 2. What's 2? Oh, as Cohen runs it deep into the entry to the Ascari. He's lost 2 seconds nearly with that mistake. He was right up Exile, right up behind Exile. He's now dropped 1.8 seconds behind.
Because like one of the big factors in this race now is how R10's tyres going to hold up at the end of the race. Because if they fall away, then we could be looking at Clarky and Bills fighting for the win. If that's the case, then I mean, could Bills be looking at an undercut on Clarky? Obviously he is on the soft tyre, but obviously I think he's made a mistake because that gap has just grown back up by a run of about a second.
Yeah.
And Forza's right on the back of him, so not sure how much life is left on those tyres, but they seem to be fine half a lap ago, so.
Well, Bills started on the softs, went to the softs, so he needs to use the medium, so Bills really needs to get off those softs now.
Yeah, but if there is any life left in them, he's committed himself to using them twice. He's going to have to get everything they're worth. He's going to have to get everything out of those tyres now. So
as we've got AJ to the P going around Rocket, he's
Bill's pits. Bill's is in the pits. Assuming he's going to be throwing on a set of the mediums here to go to the end.
Yeah, those softs, I think 8 laps on those softs is pretty much, you're going to start losing time after that. So he's dropped down to 6 after all that, which is not surprising. Make it 7th as Bando passes him.
Yeah, those safety cars hit him with taking the advantage away from running those softs at the beginning. So there's a switchback out of first chicane.
In the meantime, Drez has moved up into
second
place as Forza pits. Is Forza in the pits?
Forza is coming through the Ascari chicane.
No, he's behind him.
Yeah, he made the move on the rundown from the second Lesmo to the Ascari chicane. And he's pulled up 9/10 already. So he's looking.
Forza And the only people not to have stopped are Forza and Clarky Boy, as Forza comes into the pits now.
Forza does.
So he's going to have to do 9 laps on the softs, which is, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, I think for Clarky Boy, he's going to have to hope that Dress struggles with his tyres at the end. He's only,
Yeah.
I mean, he's only 5 seconds behind, and Clarky's
He's
got...
going to lose 22 or, what is it, 22 second, I think about 22 second pit lane.
Yeah,
20-second pit lane,
I can
it's not
assume,
that long. So.
they would assume Clarky's going to come in this lap. I mean, if he leaves it too long, he could be looking at the likes of Bills and Exile undercutting him, so he's going to have to be careful. He can't stay up too much longer. So
the top 10 as it stands, Forza Ferrari a 3-second time penalty. That could come into play.
Exile
as it
and
stands,
Bills are all over the back of Bando at the moment.
Yeah, well they're quicker than Bando, so
Yeah, they're not much.
Go to
much
the P,
worse.
3-second time penalty. All these time penalties, they do affect the end result, so it is important that we let you guys know. Oh, as we have
Bills.
a Mercedes.
Bills
has binned it on the entry to...
Yeah, he was wheel to wheel with Exile coming into the Scottish chicane, so not sure if there's a bit of contact there, possibly. So Excel's car does look fine, so not too sure. Could possibly have had a bit of help there. Bills spinning around.
Shame, but Bill's into the pits, and a 5-second pit lane penalty just to add insult to injury. Chuck on chuck on your last set of softs, mate, and just give it a crack. So we've lost Razor, Badger, Wheels, Chris, Veyron, and Captain, and Wilson's, who is still classified, but classified as the last, and I'm assuming is retired. So we have 13 runners. Basson is in the lead. 7 laps to go. He has a 15-second lead over AJ to the P.
Make
that 16-second lead to Clarky. So Clarky's got 6. This is what we want to see as Forza throws in the fastest lap on his new fresh set of softs, and pushes himself up, passes Rocket and goes up into 3rd. Clarky Boy's got to find pretty much 2.5 seconds a lap for the next 7 laps.
Yeah, he's got a lot to find.
That's quite possible, but because we have Drez has 14 laps on those mediums, so
there's a few other scenarios here as well. I mean, Dress could of course make a mistake, especially this Scottish chicane, or any of the other 13 drivers could make a mistake and force a safety car, which would put Clarky right on the back of Dress on brand spanking new soft tyres.
And if Exile 3-second time penalty, it's gonna hurt possibly. If it happened now, Drez would have time to get in, get a set of softs on, get back out. But
yeah, it could come down to where he is on track when it comes out. If it did, it's one of those. This could yet turn in Clarky's favour, but at the moment it seems like Dress is holding all the cards as Exile moves up past Rocket through the finish game.
Forza's not gaining on Clarky Boy, so Forza I think is pretty safe there in third. Exile's 1.7 behind. Rocket with his 15 lap old hards has moved his way up into fifth after his rocket start. That's impressive.
Yes, right.
Rocket start, rocket drive through.
To be fair, if Rocket finishes
sets you
up here, he's going to be extremely happy with that result. Fifth place. He'll be very, very happy with that at Monza.
Bill's just setting your fastest lap, so good to see he's not giving up. Cow Cohen, we've obviously missed.
Axel's gone wrong. Axel's crashed after his car chicane. That's the safety car. Where is Dress? He's just come through
14 seconds.
1 and 2. So obviously he's not behind the safety car, because safety car's just come out of the pit lane. So he's got around about 15 seconds to Clarky to pit and come back out ahead.
That's 15.9, 16.4.
Yeah, I feel bad for Rocket here, because this has put Rocket in a difficult situation. He's on those hard tyres, which he's not going to want to be on at the restart.
Yeah.
But he is so far up there.
It's gonna.
Hello.
Oh god.
He's got 13 seconds to fifth place, and a further 6 to AJ. So he could pit for the softs and come out one lap behind, one place behind. Sorry, which wouldn't be a bad return for him.
It's 13, 19. Yeah, I mean 6th or 7th. I think he'd be happy with that.
Thing is, I mean, I think they're only going to lose around.
Bills has pitted again for some new tyres and got a 5-second penalty.
Here comes Dress. I think you're only going to lose about 13-14 seconds now. With the safety car, everybody's driving slower to the Delta. So I don't think you're going to lose the full 20 seconds.
I don't think he's going to lose, no. He's 16.5.
Yeah, so I mean,
in front.
That'll also apply to Rocket. If he can hit, I'm sure he'll come out ahead of AJ.
And he served a penalty. I think he served a penalty as well, because they did hold him.
Well, Rocket stays out on his hard tyres, so Rocket actually is going to gain some positions here.
Clarky Boy has got in front of him. Basson must have had a penalty, and they held him to serve it. So that has cost him.
He's a fair little distance behind Clarky Boy as well.
This is going to be good, but this is what we want to see. We want to see the two best drivers.
This is so Rocket in the Ferrari is up in third place, but he is going to be on those 17 lap old hards, while those around him will be on new soft tyres. So we'll see how well he can do. He'll be defending for his life from here to the end of the race, but I'm hoping he can get a good finish, a good result this week.
Well, they're going to have at least another lap under the safety car, so that's going to make it like maybe a 3-lap dash to the end.
There'll be no DRS either for 2 of those laps. So
exactly. So they'll all be saving their ERS and running on lane, so they can possibly run rich if they've got enough fuel for those last 3 laps.
Yeah, turn everything down now and just drive around in 8th behind the safety car.
Exactly.
Save that all.
Yeah. Save it all. Bill's 3-second time penalty.
The other thing as well, penalties are going to play a big part in this race now. I'm not sure who has got penalties out of the leaders, but if Rocket's got no penalties, he could be, even if he loses a couple of positions, he could gain those back at the finish line. So,
well, we do know, we do know that a few of those guys do have penalties. If you go to race director,
yeah, actually, while we're in the safety car, we can have a look.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time because they're not coming in this lap.
Yeah.
So
Clarky Boy's got 2 warnings, so no penalties as of yet.
Okay.
Dress has a 5 second, which he just saved at that pit stop. So
Which is what cost him, yeah.
yeah, no further penalties there.
Exile has left the session. Exile has retired,
Yeah,
obviously.
well, it's because of Excel we have the safety car at the moment. He lost it at the Scar chicane. Rocket has no
Which is,
penalties. Um,
okay, very good. Forza does have penalties.
yeah, Forza does have a penalty. AJ also has a penalty, and I think he's close to getting another. DK does not have a warning. Fair play to DK.
Yeah.
How many laps are we in now? And he's yet to get a warning, so
We're
fair play.
24 in, so
That's
yeah,
a top effort.
that's clean. Yeah.
So Bando has a 10-second penalty, and
So Bando's gonna probably lose any chance of points.
yeah, probably. Daniel doesn't have any penalties, but does have 2 warnings, and
So he'll pick up a spot.
So Calcoin has a warning and then 2 further warnings, but apparently no penalty as of yet. I'm not too sure what's
Okay.
going on there. So yeah,
He's on the mediums though, so that's his problem.
I'll be honest with you, I'm quite surprised. Out of the top 10, there's 3 or 4 drivers that don't have. I mean, only have 1 or 2 warnings. So
Yeah.
quite well done. I always thought Italy was reasonably easy to get penalties at, but I suppose the penalty is you end up in the wall. So
Well, the Ascari certainly has claimed its share of victims today. We've been worried about the coronavirus. These boys should have been worried about the Ascari chicane.
yeah, that's right.
It's pretty much taken out most of the guys that have crashed out there.
So yeah, we're gonna get a 2-lap race to the finish line, I would assume.
Yeah.
If you're sat there with a few penalties to your name, this is painful. A safety car this late in the race just destroys all the hard work. But I mean, it benefits those who don't cut the corners, keep the race clean, and that is something we should be trying to do as well.
It gives you that chance to pick up positions.
It does, indeed.
This league prides itself on plain, fair racing. Safety car in this lap, just confirmed by race control. And I think, we've seen a lot of close, fair battles. V Todd, 10-second time penalty. Bill's 10-second time penalty. Bill's 5-second collision with Echo. God, penalties everywhere. But that's down the bottom of the order. Let's focus now. DK in 6th has a good chance here of picking up some positions as they all break and cluster up. Clarky boys wait until the last moment and we are off. This is going to be a very interesting 2 laps.
And Rocket has pulled up alongside Dress, so we thought that he'd be defending on the restart. He's gone into full attack mode, and hoping he gets through this cleanly.
There was a dive there. Oh, okay.
That for Rocket, that's giving Rocket a little bit of breathing space there.
Oh, and there we go. McLaren has gone. McLaren coming around the curve.
Echo has no front wing left.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
that got messy at the back. Kept Cohen 5-second time penalty.
Fortunately, he is still going, so no safety car. We can race to the end, and hopefully, we can get some excitement. So,
all right, let's just focus on these top 2 then now.
Yeah, it's all about Dress and Clarky right now.
Yeah.
As interested I am in
Forza,
Rocket's
as
race.
Forza gets a 3-second time penalty, that's going to cost him, because DK will possibly move up another position. Rocket's still in third,
Yeah, Rocket
holding
is.
a Forza
He's
Ferrari.
gonna have his engine turned all the way to max, and hopefully he'll be able to defend. He takes the inside line, and as long as looks like a
We're on
job
a
well
final
done from
lap
Rocket.
here.
Just needs to keep it clean, keep that engine turned up, and
Echoes the tide after that collision with the ball around
yeah.
Grande.
Oh, Dress goes sideways.
Yes,
Second chicane.
that's probably cost him any chance, I think.
It could have. I'm assuming. I mean, Clarky's clever. Clarky's quite a clever driver. He'd saved some errors at this part of the lap. So
He'll have everything juiced up.
I'm just flicking
Joe's
back.
just trying a little bit too hard on entry there.
Rocket just
Bill's
needs to keep his car facing forward. He's got Bando all over the back of him as Clarky Boy runs the Parabolica.
Forza's on the inside. He's got Bando on the outside.
Clarky crosses the line to win the race.
Bando's crossed it up and spun it.
Rocket has crossed the line and Rocket has taken third place. And I do believe that is Rocket's first podium at SNRS. He's raced here pretty much from the beginning, if not from the beginning. He's been he's an old man, this Rocket. He's been here a long time. And
well done.
That is great to see. He's nailed his strategy. He got his elbows up for the last 2 laps. And we're going to have a Ferrari driver on the podium at Monza. I've never been happy to see that before, but no, I am.
No, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, brilliant finish. Overall, I have to say that was a very exciting race. We saw a lot of clean, fair driving, some great battles, some great overtakes. I'd be surprised. There might be 1 or 2 incidents that you admins might need to look at, but I think overall that was definitely a race befitting of these Alpha drivers in the SNRS league. So round 10, I believe, at Monza is now done.
It is indeed, and like you said, there was some great battles. The safety cars made it maybe not the spectacle it could have been, but some great battles on their own. Can I get a shout out from you for a driver of the day? I'm pretty sure I know who will be voted in the end, but if you want to give an unofficial driver of the day.
Look, I think it's going to be, the consensus is pretty much going to be 100% Rocket, and I will definitely be putting my vote towards Rocket.
Yeah, 100%.
Great race by Clarky and Basson. But as we would expect as the 2 championship leaders, but other than that, great performance from pretty much all the drivers. So until next time, guys, next race is where Die.
The next race will. You put me on the spot now. So
yeah, I don't know.
First of all, on Tuesday, Delta K will be taken to Monza, and then next week we'll be heading to Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. Beautiful.
That'll be fun.
Can't wait to jump on the plane. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the race. Hope you enjoyed quali. Hope you enjoyed the banter between me and Di. It's been a pleasure as always getting up at such an early time here in Oz. To do this, but it's been great for us, and we'll see you all Or some of you on Tuesday, and if not, we'll see you next Sunday night, should I say, in Mexico City for round 11 of the SNRS Alpha League.
That's right. So you enjoy your day, Charlie, and I'm going to go to bed. So I'll see you Tuesday or Wednesday.
I'm going back to bed myself. Don't worry.
No problem.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Bye bye.